Steve, thanks very much for taking part in the Global Sports Jobs 60-second interview. Please explain who you are and what you do.
My name is Steve Girdler. I am the Director of London 2012 Partnership for Adecco. Adecco are the largest recruitment company in the world, and we are sponsors of London 2012. We provide all the recruitment for the London Organising Committee of the Olympic Games. In other words, we help them provide the talent that's going to make London 2012 the best games the world has ever seen.
How did you get to where you currently are?
Oh, God, it's a long, convoluted story, as most careers are, but I started in sales and marketing in various industries, ended up in recruitment, where I worked for somebody who ended up as being the chief exec of Adecco. They wanted someone to run the whole project, someone they could trust, and they contacted me. And there I am. I hope she can still trust me.
And what's the biggest challenge that you've got in your current role?
Well, the challenge of recruiting 2,000 permanent, 4,500 temporary workers to ensure that London 2012 is the best games in the world is a huge challenge, and that's our biggest challenge, if you will. We are lucky that London has talent in abundance. It's about getting that talent, finding the right people who can fit in, and ensure that we as a nation are proud of London 2012 at the end of the day.
And what advice would you give to somebody that is looking to secure a working position in the London Games?
Well, in harsh terms, there's only one way to get a job for London 2012, and that's through the official website, london2012.com, and there's where the job site is. But in soft terms, in other words, how do you stand out? I guess that's it really, is you need to determine what you are going to bring to London 2012 that makes you special, makes you stand out from other people. It need not necessarily be just that you have a sports background or a business background, but something, that spark that is going to make you different. First of all, in your letter, your CV, and at interview stage. It's no different to any other job process in many ways. It's good that it's simplified through one channel, but you still have to figure out why you are special. We meet lots of people who think because they've done a job at the Olympic Games they're automatically going to get in. That's not the case. We're looking to recruit people who have experience, but people who don't, but are local, but can provide that spark. That's something that makes them represent London.
And how far away are you from completing your recruitment mission?
Well, that mission will only really end, as far as we're concerned, after the Games is finished. Part of what we do is outplacement, so we provide roles for those we've hired into London 2012, into other organisations afterwards. So once we've done that, then our mission is done. But actually it isn't, because part of what we really want to be part of is a legacy. We've developed a service called Jobs for the Games, and that helps us provide a focus for anybody who wants a job, not just within local, but with the suppliers, sponsors. Hundreds of thousands of roles will be generated by London 2012. By providing that hub, that technology, we're linking in with local businesses, with local authorities, and that will exist after the Games, and that will be our legacy. So we provide a service for people afterwards, and for businesses looking to find the talent that have been generated and nurtured over London 2012, and for people looking for jobs with the new businesses that are going to be part of that legacy.
Final question, always my favourite. What is your favourite interview question and why?
It's probably my least favourite, which is why it sticks out, and it's probably the naffest, but it's always, so what are your strengths and weaknesses? Because it's a very lazy question to ask, and inevitably as somebody who's being interviewed, you start to ream off all the things that you're good at, and then you come to the point where you have to talk about your weaknesses, and no one's very comfortable doing that. And I remember having that very question asked of me, and I reamed off a huge list of all the very positive things, and right at the end they said, so what are your weaknesses? And I said modesty, and that kind of cut him dead. And so it's always a useful one to have in the bag.
Steve, thank you very much for taking part, and I wish you all the very best.